Tamari Tato Katoa. Hini hotirine on our marama of Okoro. Pehana koutou I tēnei ata. How are you all this morning? Where are you and what have you planned? Don't forget to buy your maramataka. You can purchase those on manawhenua.com, www.manawhenua.com. Get those out, get those ordered. So Okoro, the next few marama ahead of us, the energy will start to go down. So this is a day that we get things completed, whatever you may have on. There's also a few of you let me know that you've received some kind of request. Well, it's not from me, it's a scammer alert, so do report them. I take these kind of people impersonating me quite seriously. Who would try and impersonate me? More rika rika. So do report them. You got to clear all of this, the riffraff out on social media. Clear it out. Clear out the gorse, the tū matakuru, and report them. Otherwise, they just keep creeping in. And this is part of our tikanga around Indigenous digital sovereignty, is when other people are trying to steal your image or use things that they don't whakapapa to and that's not appropriate. We deal to them quite swiftly. So please report everything back to Facebook so they take the impersonator down. Busy day today. I'm getting a lot of things done for you all to share with you all as we move into Matariki. You can check out all my movements on Insta, on our stories. Now back to the kaupapa. I was thinking today about how a lot of the differences in the way we think as Indigenous people and some non-Indigenous, not all, is about how we consider we're connected to the ao, the world. And some people feel that they're separate from the world, they're not a part of it, and therefore they can dominate and overcome and overpower it and have no accountability and do whatever they want to do, mainly for money these days, for power. And us as Indigenous people, we know if we don't look after the world, we don't have land that will sustain us to grow kai on, shelter, warmth, the basics, and especially water. So the way we think about our relationship is that we're influenced heavily by the environment, we're connected. And if someone was to say to me, oh no, Hini, I stand alone on myself, I'm not part of the world, well, us as women know that every month, without a doubt, most women, not of course our young girls and our ruahine, we feel the pull of the moon, and that's when we have our moon time, our wā o te marama, our awa atua, our ikura. So we're very influenced by the marama. We are made up of all of this water as humans. So if the moon is pulling on the tides, well, of course it has a pull and effect on us. So it's a science. We didn't just make this up because it suited us. It's actually a science that's derived from years and years and years of watching the environment, and passing that knowledge down a māngai, orally through kōrero and stories, which I do with you every day. And so our responsibility to the environment is very great. The earth is our mother and the sky is our father. And we as people that care about the land, whoever we may be, everyone listening today, mauri ora, kia tātou katoa, we don't have, there's no, if the water, if the sea is being polluted, we don't have a measurement of, well, it's only this much polluted, and so therefore you can still go swimming in it, or it's this much polluted and you can't collect shellfish, but maybe in a couple of weeks you can. No, we have a zero acceptance of any pollution into our natural environment, and that's our role as kaitiaki, is to ensure our environment is well and healthy. And of course, in Aotearoa, this has been quite hard for us to continually do this. Haere koe! My daughter's standing on the side, waiting if she can go in. Haere, haere, mahi a te mahi. And so as kaitiaki, as people that connect to the earth, which is all of us, we must ensure that there's no measurement around pollution. It's a zero. It's either clean or it's not clean. It's either Māori, which means it's pure, it's wai Māori or wai tote, salt water, or it's paru. No, oh, it's just a little bit, it's okay. No, it's not okay. So thinking today about our responsibility as kaitiaki, about the long-term protection of our environment, ensuring it's good for our whānau, and that we are connected. And what makes the world go round? Well, it's not people. Well, it is people, but it's not us having the influence over the environment and thinking we can control it. We saw this during COVID when we were taken out of the environment and the environment replenished. Yes, so mauri ora ki a tātou katoa, mauri ora ki te whenua, mauri ora ki te ao, kia rangi nui kia papatuanaku. Our marama of Okoro, keeping our environment, keeping connected with our environment and our duty as kaitiaki. Tonight I'm hosting the Whiti Whiti show on Te Hiku. That's every week at 7:30, and we're just talking about, it's really hard for us as Māori, as kaitiaki, also to participate within the parameters that constantly pushing us into these boundaries when working with the government. So the format for the Whiti Whiti show is not as casual as this one. It's quite structured, and so join me if you can. That's me. Remember, no water, no live. So we're looking after our environment all the time. We don't take over nature. We learn to live in harmony with it. And buy your maramataka so you can plan out your year and look at when also is the good times for fishing and good times for going to the moana. I'm Hini Hoterine, ngā mihi kia koutou katoa, mauri ora.